Have you ever done a whole video and have forgotten to hit record? I have, let me tell you. Recent memory. So let's do it again. Log product rule. I tell you what, I hope this is a great video for you. And what I always say, hey, if the video is not very good, then just remember it as being better. There you go. Oh, what should you do if you break your arm in several places? Don't go back to those places. Let's go get it. All right, so fun thing about the product rule is it reminds us that when you multiply bases that are the same, you add their exponents. Because these are exponents, right? The result of a log is essentially, it's an exponent, right? It's a way of rewriting an exponent. So log base b of n times n is log base b of n plus log base b of n. And how I like to think about it, if I try to figure out why that is I say to myself, oh, I pick one that I know like really well, like maybe log base 2 of 32, which is 5. 2 to the 5th is 32. So let's do 4 times 8. And if we just use the rule, right? The rule would suggest if we were to expand this out, we would say log base 2 of 4 plus log base 2 of 8. But we also know that this rewritten is really answering this question for us. It's like, what 2 raised to the what is equal to 32, right? 2 raised to the what is equal to 32. That's what this is going to answer the question. I'm going to rewrite 32 as 4 times 8, right? But 4, we know, can be rewritten itself, right? So you can think about it like this. That's really 2 squared, right? It's 2 to the 2. That's 4. That's the answer to this problem. And then 8 can be rewritten as 2 to the 3rd power. And so what's cool is that this question mark, this thing that is solving for is actually equal to 2 plus 3 or 5. So that question mark is going to be 2 plus 3. Well, what the hell do you think this is? That's the 2 plus, that's the 3. And this is the 5 that they're both equal to, which is the log base 2 of 32. So you just remember, logs are inherently timesy in their nature. And so when we're multiplying, we add, because these are exponents, right? And you add exponents when you multiply bases. All right. Good enough, I hope. Thank you, Mr. Miller. Oh, you are so welcome. You are so welcome. All right. Well, with that, I got 4 practice problems for you, and I'm just going to write them all on the board at once. Just live on the edge. Surprise! I said I was going to write all 4, and I only wrote 2. It's not hopefully not the only surprise in the video. We'll see. So just wrote the first 2. So the question here would be expand. That's typically, I would think, the word. I think sometimes they use the word simplify. But either way, you look at this and you're thinking to yourself, product rule, I got you, I got it. So first one, really straightforward use of the product rule. Keep in mind, log, if there's not a value there, is 10, right? 10's the invisible math of logs. So let me just write that answer. So log 17 plus log of 2. Cool. Oh, we got a little variable here. Not concerned, Mr. Miller, not concerned. Because I know it's just a multiplication. So it's just the product rule, right? It doesn't matter that it's a variable. So let's go. Beautiful. Hey, there it is. So we just applied the product rule and we are cash followed by money. All right, 2 more, which is the reverse, because think about that. Right now we're going from here to here. The next 2 examples will go from here to here. It's like when you're dancing, you go to this way, go back the other way. Let's get that. Don't you you laugh at me? Don't you do that? All right, let me get you those last two examples. All right, so, and keep in mind, this video is just the product rule. You know, these can get more complicated when you've got to do several rules together. That's for a later time for us here, but right now we're just focused on the product rule. So this first one, we got the bases are the same, right? That is, well, yeah, they're both times 8, right? So the bases are the same. That means when we add, we know that it's going to result from a multiplication, because that's what happens when you add exponents. So you see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? 7 times 3, which is 21. So I don't care. A lot of the solutions, I think, do leave it as 7 times 3. All right, number 4. Last one. We've got 2 letters instead of numbers, but hey, all the better, right? All right, in the immortal words of somebody, you got this. You got this. What do you do if you break your arm in several places? Don't go back to those places. Okay. Did I tell that joke already? I don't know. I've recorded this video now twice. I can't remember. So anyways, stay hip and be kind to each other, and I'll see you around. Oh, there's no other surprise. Oh, the surprise is that I'm going to do this and actually catch it.